showing it all here.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with...
Camera's up there.
I know. Divine Dabblings with...
My bright and shining star.
Banshee and Bly. Mr. O seems vacant today. No, I just realized my camera was dead here, and now I have to refresh the whole darn thing because something went hairy.
Evo technology.
Evo technology. You know how that works this morning, Mr. O, don't you?
Don't remind me, I still have trauma.
I know. But this is happy hour, and so we're going to ignore the evils of technology, whatever's going on in the world right now, and focus on happy. Focus on the happy. We all need a positive message from Spirit sometime.
If you're new here, Happy Hour is a one-card pull with a positive, uplifting message. So we don't take any questions this time. Try to come back during one of our regular live streams on Sunday or Thursday.
And as we do in the beginning, I still pull a card for the collective, but of course, because it's happy hour, I use happy decks. So we're going to be using The Good Tarot today again by Colette Baron Reed. I'm back to this one for today. Let's see what we get.
Alrighty.
I'll have Mr. O pull one at random. You know what I forgot? My Namaste Blessing deck. I knew I forgot something. Well, we're just going to have to say Namaste at the end.
Yes, for this is also indeed a day that Mr. O has to go into work. So there's hopefully going to be, quick business here. Get it done, and then I'll see you next time.
And we are doing this in our library today,
Yes.
instead of downstairs, which is why I can't just run around the corner and get that Namaste deck. But it's nice to be up here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. O, let's choose one for the collective. Hello to everybody. Oh, how
Nice.
wonderful! Yay! Talk about shiny happy. We've got the sun.
The sun is here.
The sun is here. The sun is here. Let's see what she has to say about that. Nothing bad, I'm sure. The sun in her deck is about abundance. At this time, everything is possible, and everything I need to know is illuminated. Projects come to fruition, relationships flourish, and my growth is assured. This is a time of plenty. It's important that I share the abundance with others. I am deeply grateful. When successful times come upon us, show gratitude. I mean, don't just take it for granted. Be grateful for what you have, for what you were able to receive. And, it's always good to share that joy with others because, you invite more of the same. It's so true.
Even if something somehow compelled us to reverse this card for Happy Hour, the Sun is a notable major arcana that really doesn't dilute the meaning very much at all when it's reversed in any normal reading. So it's always sunny.
Yeah. So.
Somewhere.
Wow. So that's what we have for the collective. We're
Hi,
off to...
Fiber. Good
Hey,
morning.
Fiber. Good morning, Fiber. Woo. All right. Hey.
And I assume Carl's with you too, of course.
Oh, yeah. Fiber and Carl, we're going to do readings for both of you.
Already.
We're going to get this show on the road. I'm going to let you shuffle first while I organize things here. And,
Yes, one of the things about moving the studio upstairs for today is that we didn't foresee all the space we might want.
we might need, so I'm a little cramped, I will say.
Here comes the sun.
Yeah, here comes the sun. We need this with things going on in the world right now. So, but we're not going to get into that. I'm going to post a reading I did on Facebook, though. I posted it on Twitter relating to some of the world events happening at this very moment. It was very enlightening last night when I did that. So I'll be posting that. I haven't gotten it on Facebook yet. I vow I'll do that. I'm kind of bad with Facebook. Mr. O will take care of Instagram for me, I think, right?
Yeah, I can probably do that
But
there if you want.
even if later, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
If there's enough time.
You got to get to work. I know. All
I
right.
was thinking of something else.
Oh, well. Yeah.
The overall cards.
Oh, you're silly. You're silly.
Yeah, so
Let's
silly.
not go there. All right. Let's see what we got.
So who are we reading for?
Well, we're reading for, I'm sorry. I believe it's Moon and Stars was first. Am I
That's
right,
right.
Violet? Let me take a look at Violet's list. Yes.
It's Moon and Stars. All right. So you might have to put the card there
I
more
shall.
than I can.
Absolutely. It's the Page of Cups.
It's been busy here too, let me tell you, Fiber.
Page of Cups is upright. Yeah, I'm trying to attend as much of Llewellyn-a-Con as I can. Of course, I'm missing this session right now. So I've been very busy, Fiber. I've been all over the place. It's crazy. But at any rate, and we miss you too, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, Moon and Stars. What a beautiful card. I love this card at happy hour or anytime. Mr. O used to say this was your card. Am I right?
As a young tarot reader, into my early to mid 20s, I often thought that was my significator card.
And I can see why. It's imaginative, it's creative, it's very, very intuitive.
It's a water sign.
It's a water sign. This is a time for you to open up. Open yourself up to messages, intuitive messages you might be receiving. Pay attention to your dreams. This is a time where your intuition and your imagination can serve you well as your creative, side.
I like the sense of disembodiedness or a projecting out of the body. And so I think this is an idea that's saying your dreams or possibly your lucid dreams even may have meaning or may be pointing you towards something. And I think it points you a little bit towards communion either with yourself, your inner self, your higher self, or perhaps, somebody that may have more meaning to you in a relationship of any sort, romantic or otherwise. So I really like it. It's definitely about believing in your dreams and sort of aspiring.
Yeah, that's what we have for you. It's a great card.
All right,
Good luck
Moon.
with this. All right. And we are
And
on
Preeti
Lena.
and Sayama have joined us too.
Yes, they have.
Hello to you guys.
I need, I gotta move this over. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
So it might be hard. You could cut there and I'll grab them from there if you can.
We'll see. Like I
When-
said, some
and you
things
gotta
we're
not
I know,
drop
I know,
my
I know, I know, I know. No, I especially like to do that because then I don't have to turn my thinning, balding pate to the camera. So vain that I am.
Where's your beanie berets?
I didn't wear it today. Didn't wear any of them, even the nice one that Fiber made.
Oh, that is such a neat hat, Fiber.
I love it.
So awesome.
There I go again.
I'm not much of a hat wearer myself because, I have the kind of hair where things just slip off of it no matter what I do. I have to tie it down on me because it'll never stay on my head. No matter what.
So we are on Lena.
Yes, we
Oh, I definitely love it.
And yes, it's really cool. And those cute little extras you sent, those were very nice.
Mm-hmm. I gave the snake, the coiled snake, to our daughter-in-law because she's making me a robe to wear at that Parliament conference I'm going to that will hopefully match up the colors well. It's going to have a lot of yellows and colors like that.
Yeah, a chin strap, literally. That's sad. I mean,
I'm
but really, truly, it is the only way I can wear a cap.
All right, so here's our card for Lena.
Oh, Lena, you have the 9 of Swords here, upright. Yes, it's one of those challenging cards at happy hour, but, there's messages here for you, and I think Spirit wants to let you know that, all those worries or things that might be keeping you up at night, they're not real, or even if they are real, you can manage them. Don't let them keep you up at night. Spirit is saying you are bigger than your fears. We're all bigger than our fears, and we should be able to manage them. I think in this case, though, considering it's happy hour, the true message is they're not real. They seem bigger than life, but that's it. They just seem bigger than life.
I think Spirit wants to call your attention to a sense of dawning that's sort of in the background of the sky there in that picture.
Oh, that's nice.
And I think the idea is that the dawn comes and dispels things that maybe upset you or bother you. And so Spirit is saying that although you may have suffered or may still suffer in the future, there's always going to be that dawn that kind of comes out and dispels those nighttime fears and anxieties. And so that's the thing you need to focus on, is the trusting of the dawn to come again. It's as sure as the sun, etc.
That's right. And that's what we have for you, Lena. Good luck with that. All right. And so I believe we're on Angel Rivera. Hi, Angel Rivera. Good to see you. Hey, I got to tell you, Angel Rivera, or maybe you should, that vampire deck that Mr. O has is awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
You would definitely like it, I think.
Yeah. Artistically, I don't know if it's, anything incredibly unique, but the pictures are lovely indeed. But what I struck about that, and I'll have to do an unveiling of it, is that the cards transcend from the idea of that vampire legendary that they're drawing upon to an actual translation of what that means for those of us who may not be a vampire or gothic inspired. So it was accessible, I guess would be a way of putting that.
And I almost think that that's a deck I would have liked too. Doggone, I'm always buying him decks I would have liked. But anyway, because I don't have many, if any, vampire decks. I know I gave him one that just didn't resonate with me, but this one I'm kind of really intrigued by.
The Gothic Tarot of Vampires, right? That one?
I think that's...
And that's the one that it took us a while to get used to, because we do use it on the set, because it has an arcane-ish way of delineating the court cards from the pips, and it gets confusing.
Well, Mr. Emperor.
Oh, look at that, Angel.
You got the Emperor, Angel. It's time to, Spirit is saying, it's time to acknowledge the leadership skills that, the leader that you are, and also hear that maybe this is also a call to you to step up a little bit to some type of leadership role, whether it's leading a committee, whether it's sharing your knowledge with someone. This is a time to do that and to look after those, who need your help or support.
That's mostly what I'm getting here, because I'm always drawn to the sense of comfort about that card. And I sort of feel like this is saying maybe this is a person who likes to work in a group process or some sense of consensus, likes to really take it all in, listen to the people that want to advise or help or have other opinions, and really weigh it all together, finding a solution together on some terms of that, and sort of governing by, not like committee so much, but by informativeness.
Yeah. Wow, that's what we have for you. Hey, take the bull by the horns and run with it. I don't know. Something like that. But good luck with that.
Well, that Emperor does have a bullish look.
Yes, he does. All right. So, hey, title is up.
Hi, Title.
Hi, Title Wave. Let's. Is it your shuffle
welcome.
first this
yes,
time?
It is.
I thought so. Hey, you're welcome, Angel. Good to see you
You're
here.
very welcome. And hey, I have a few vampire decks too. I actually want to amass
He's got a lot of them.
An army of them.
But he can never have enough of those.
Well, not when you keep buying me some or giving me some.
I shouldn't have said anything. I should have bought them both for myself. And when you saw that deck, you would have been drooling.
Well, and then I heard that was the same author who wrote the book for the interpretations for the Murder of Crows tarot,
which he likes a lot.
Which I love that tarot too. David Harrington.
It's Harrington something.
Yeah,
I
and I
don't know
guess
if
he's
it's
got a couple of other tarot decks that he's authored.
right. All right. I know this is a little precarious, but you're managing. All right. Hey, okay, title.
Wave? Oh, look at that.
Wow, we're just getting them today. Look
Nice
at that.
card.
The Queen of Cups.
Queen of Cups.
Queen of Cups is upright. Speaking of intuition and being like, you know, in the flow. I mean, she's got the flow going there, you know? And also, this is about, you know, your empathic side title. You know, you might be called upon to maybe take care of someone or some situation that needs, you know, some type of loving care or support on your part. And you're more than willing to do it, you know. Spirit acknowledges that side of you and offers you, you know, another, I don't want to say challenge, but an opportunity for you to, you know, be empathic, to be kind, to be generous with your time and energy towards others.
You know, I look at the card and I see all those images and I see a meditative aspect and like she's an avatar of the high priestess or something. But I also see the idea of preparedness and sort of somebody who is saying, I'm calming myself so that I can address all my situations and find balance. And of course, you know, recent reading from you, you know, suggests that maybe some big changes could be coming that would be really, you know, cool changes for you. So I'm wondering if this is saying like you're approaching this from an emotional, spiritual, mental level too, of really trying to align yourself with how this process may unfold for you, both on that level of procurement, but also all the other factors that you have to put in place. And I see that in that flow and that sort of sense of immersion.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Good luck to
Nice
you.
card. I love the Queen. I think I used to relate to the Queen of Cups, really. You were the page and I was the Queen.
It could be.
Well, it not only could be, that's kind of how I felt. Although, I do have to admit, I did have kind of a
You're
like for
welcome,
the
Title
page.
Tarot.
All right, so we are on Dan, I believe. Yes,
Right,
Dandelion,
Dandelion.
good to see you.
And just a reminder to people, if you're looking for a more illuminated reading, you can come back tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. or also on Thursday, 7 to 9. Those are our regular live streams. We'll be happy to take regular questions there.
All right, let me give it
It's
to
good
you.
to see you too. Thank you.
Right. Once Llewellyn is over and I can settle down a bit, I'm working on another Tarot Talks. Tarot Talks is an informal get-together with people, small groups of people. Depending on how many people are interested, I can do 2 sessions. But it's only about an hour long. I think I'm going to stick with Google Meets for a while instead of Zoom because I get a little bit more time there. And I have a fun activity to do at the next one, so I think it'll be happening probably early to mid-July.
Fiber.
I'll have to work out the date.
I don't know if I heard of that deck. It sounds a little familiar, but that sounds very fascinating, and I'm definitely going to cross my fingers for you.
So it's probably an indie deck. Maybe we have to look
don't
that
know.
one up. Yes. Why'd I do that? I don't know, but it was for a reason, so I'm going to take it and run with it.
Twice picked.
Hey,
Yeah.
and look at that. We got the King of Pentacles. You know, it's funny. We have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. It's sort of similar to the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel they kind of align with each other, the energies a little bit. And
Okay.
I just do. And The King of Pentacles here, he's just totally in control of his realm. Spirit is saying if you don't feel that way now, it's time to pull it together, and do what you need to do to regain either, to be on top of your financial matters or your material matters. This could be as simple as maybe some home upkeep projects, It could be other things as well that are more important to you in your business or career sector, financial sector. But this is a time for you to, exert more control and share, and also maybe to share and apply your knowledge, to move you forward.
I think that's great. I think it's definitely from the overall category a sense of management and maybe solidarity too, because I think what this card says is that you can draw upon all the kind of resources you need for security or for prosperity. Maybe you partner well with other kinds of essences, whether it's animal spirit essence or something like that. That's just the symbol used there. So you're able to kind of access knowledge or support in the overall idea of providing security or comfort, etc. for you.
Well, and you know what? I mean, look at this guy. So laid back, relaxed, sitting in his knowledge center here, his library. It's kind of like Spirit wants to remind you, too, that, this is not going to be so hard for you because you already know what needs to be done and what you got to do and how to do it. So, yeah, it's all good.
All right, Dan.
Good luck with that, Dan. And we are on Madhya.
All right.
You shuffle first, right? I think. I don't know.
Wow, that does sound kind of right there in a way. A lot of times we like to keep it a little more broad just in case, but yeah, a lot of that card when it comes up, especially in happy hour, it just does seem to be about person's personal space or their sense of that.
Well, Spirit is saying you definitely got this. I mean, you can't get any more organized and together than the King of Pentacles. So no worries there. I think it's saying emulate that energy. Well, and you probably already are. I mean, that's why you got the card today. So good luck with that. And happy move. It's always nice to get into a new place, new energy. Love
Hi, Violet Ann.
Violet Ann, yeah, we'll add you. I got to look at the list and the time here now, though. I see. We're doing okay. I might be able to add one or two more, Violet, and that's about it, maybe.
You're welcome, Dan.
Oops. And there. All right. Okay. Oh, beautiful card, Maria. You have the Two of Cups. Clearly, this looks like a partnership card, Spirit is saying, if you were in a relationship right now, it may get a little bit deeper. If you are seeking love, you could find a compatible partner. Keep your eyes open and by all means, keep your heart open to welcoming love in your life. And, if this doesn't resonate, the two is also about friendships, partnerships, your relations with, maybe a specific family member that you've really bonded with in life, a sister, an aunt. So this is just a beautiful energy of the best that can happen when two hearts intertwine together.
Hey, so check it. Maybe it's about Spirit saying they are your partner. They are with you in spirit. This is a time when Spirit says,
oh, I like that.
Very close to you, harmonizing to what your heart harmonizes to, what your goals, aspirations or your worries or fears are. Spirit is here to kind of take you hand in hand and maybe nurture you a little bit as you need it as well, to be your partner in harmony and in trust.
Partner with Spirit. That's really awesome. A good one, Mr. O.
Why, thank you.
All right. Well, that's what we have for you. Very nice card. And you didn't say what you usually say, Mr. O.
Taste the rainbow.
It's like Skittles, the candy. Oh, that's funny. All right. All right. Well, we are on,
Peacock.
I believe it. Yes, it's Peacock Rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Am I shuffling first? Oh, you gave it to me. Yes, I am shuffling first because you got it.
Hello.
Hi, Peacock. All right.
Taste the rainbow always gets a smile.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love all of
Appreciate
you.
that.
You know, we get so much energy and joy from doing these readings for you.
I thought it was the coffee.
Oh. Mr. O.
Okay, it's not just the coffee.
Scorpios.
And you know, another thing about being up here is that it seems to be an anti-cat magnet. So
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, no Sunny today, but
Unfortunately, no
ironically
Sunny.
enough, Kara's not here.
so if Kara shows up, then all bets are off.
The cats will try to be here.
Because for those who don't know, Kara and Sunny, they're like twin flames.
The Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is upright, of course. And you know, I love this image of the Four of Swords. You know, the regular Rider-Waite image is kind of harsh to me. It looks like somebody's like almost, it's like a dead body there. This is not. And it's not meant to be that anyway. You know, this is this beautiful protective nest here. It's almost like saying, Peacock, this is a time to take care of you. This is a time to nurture yourself and replenish and your energy, regain. You know, maybe if you have been sick, Spirit is saying it's a time to, you know, do what you need to regain your strength and relax. In other words, try to de-stress, decompress, meditate more, give yourself some quiet downtime. Your soul is seeking that right now.
I like the red thread with its little bright lights on it, and it's tethered or connected to that heart there. And I think this is saying you will find your way back to whatever it is you need to do, but now is a time for you to take a little solace, to nurture yourself, and to really just be in that presence of something that nurtures you back as much as you nurture it. It's yourself.
We all need downtime. We all need rest. Goodness knows I need more of it. But, you know, take it. You know, take that time, Spirit is saying, for you. You may have a lot on your plate. You may have others that you are taking care of. But we all need to take care of ourselves in order to be able to do that. So good luck with that.
Good luck.
All right. And we are on Jack Deep.
Deep.
Hi, Jack Deep.
Hello there. So last week we were not here because we were at that benefit that we had mentioned, the Juneteenth Black Empowerment event.
It was very good.
It was nice, a nice event.
It was a nice event. You know, we connected
You're
with a
welcome,
lot of people.
Yeah, we had some good connections there.
I believe we got a follower on one of our social media from that event. So, you know, it's always good to reach out to all the communities around us locally.
Oh, and there's a local small startup radio station that I guess interviewed us.
That's right.
Too.
Yes.
So we don't know what will come of that, but it was kind of nice.
It was.
Fun.
All right. So I'm cutting.
You are cutting.
I am cutting, but not with my words.
And I was
Today.
thinking of something
Now.
else.
You're welcome so much, Peacock Rainbow.
You are welcome.
Right. Ooh, Jagdeep, you have the Knight of Wands. I like this card.
All right.
Spirit is saying now's the time to get a move on your projects, your goals. If you're seeking a career or job, this is a time where things could really start shifting and moving for you in a positive direction. All you have to do is be here now, be here, get on it, get on that horse and ride. Or bang that drum as they're doing there.
There's something about a sense of courage and bravery, too. There's something about saying that, this is a dream or visionary kind of card, and that you may be called, or that Spirit is saying you should trust yourself if you feel there is a need to take some initiative or to be a little bit braver in some matter. This could be a matter mostly that relates to friendships or maybe business, maybe networking in general. But it just may be that kind of thing that feels like you are compelled, and Spirit wants you to trust yourself and be brave enough to take that step.
Yep. So do it. There's a lot of fire and energy here. Spirit is saying at your disposal, and be motivated now, and optimistic, and enthusiastic about this. I mean, sometimes when we're in a rut, and I'm not saying you are, but I'm just using that as an example, it's hard to pull that out of ourselves. And if we're in the rut, it's easy to stay there, and that mindset just keeps perpetuating it. Keep motivated, keep moving towards your goals, and you're likely to get there. I had a card of the day today that kind of talks about that a little bit. Step by step, day by day, do a little bit, and you'll get there.
Yes, we did make oodles of money there, Fiber, but...
and we were going to donate 50% of our proceeds to the event. So it wasn't a moneymaker for us, but because they were doing this for a couple of I don't know if we mentioned it, soup kitchens and,
food pantries.
Food pantry.
Mm-hmm. And so it's a good cause, is what we felt.
Yeah. And we donated some food also to the food pantry.
Hi, Angel Mary.
Angel Mary, we'll definitely add you. And why don't we stop there, Violet? It's time. It's a half hour before, and Mr. O has to get to work. All right. It's a little bit shorter today, but, we're going to just get this done. I think I'm taking you in today because I want the car. Okay. I don't know why. I got to watch 2 other Llewellyn things later. So I'm going to miss the one at noon, too. I'll have to replay that. You're shuffling. So we are on Fiber right now. All right. Let's see what we got for you, Fiber. Well, it's a repeat card.
Oh, no kidding.
You've got the Page of Cups, Fiber. Wow, so if you are visioning something right now, you have a dream to get something, on paper, or, maybe a creative project there with the needlework, now is the time, to set those dreams in motion, Spirit is saying, this could be very, very positive for you. Something is maybe been on your mind or up in your, you have a gut feeling about something, and now maybe is the time to bring that vision into reality. What you say?
I think Spirit is saying that things that you may be envisioning have a strong chance of kind of manifesting here. And that it's not about manifesting actually, it's more about communicating that idea. You know, pages are communicators, and so your ideas may find a home in the right person's minds that are able to help with that manifestation. I like that.
On cardstock. I can't wait, Fiber. I want to see it. Oh, that would be so awesome.
Yes. Very nice.
Good luck with that. I love that card. And I have to admit, for a while there, I kind of liked the Page of Cups too.
All right, so we're on Carl now.
Hey, Carl. Let's see what we've got for you today.
You were talking about Nathan Hall, right? You went to one of his, or you?
Yes, that was yesterday. Yeah, the hedge riding, which was I wasn't sure what it was, but once I heard about it, oh my goodness, it's very interesting. It's kind of like connecting with the spirits of the natural world in a way, or I mean, just different. Yeah, I did not. I have to admit. So maybe I never heard the term, or I just wasn't familiar with what the meaning of the term was. So I really enjoyed it. Is that right?
I don't know.
Or am I supposed to cut? Got lost in thought there.
Me too.
I may have to check out that book. It looked very interesting. All right. Wow, Carl. Hey, you got the Wheel of Fortune. There it is. You know, this could be a very lucky time for you, Spirit is saying. You know, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of being at the right place at the right time, maybe getting a message, from Spirit in some way, whether it's a sign through birds that you see or animals, etc., may point you in the direction that it is the right time to do something. So fate is playing a role here, and timing. And I feel like, if there are things that you really wanted to maybe take a chance on, this is the time.
It seems like a lucky time for you. I'm actually wondering if it just means that something that wasn't expected but would obviously be good for you to pursue or to be aware of has shown up. It's just going to fall into your lap, so to speak, and you weren't actually expecting it or only had a vague idea, but it's an opportunity. It's something new or different for you.
Right. And, this is one of those cards I always say, strike while the iron is hot. I mean, clearly, the universe has your back right now. It's similar in a way to the Fool in that regard. Mm-hmm. The Fool being 0 and the Wheel being 10. It's almost like a progression here. Now is the time, the Fool is taking that leap and you are moving it forward. So, good luck with that. I like this.
Good luck.
Very much. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. I love the typo anyway.
Yeah. I'm all about that.
So,
right, isn't that is it called the Catherine wheel? Is that a naughty reference? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. Sin works for Mr. O. Preeti is up. Hey, Preeti.
Hi, Preeti.
You're supposed to be shuffling first this time, right?
It could very well be.
I think so.
We're just having too good of
Maybe
a time
little bit of both, Dan. You got it.
That's right. Now you shuffle.
Right. All right. Oops. Like that. Right.
All right, and for Preeti.
Well, it's another wheel of sorts, at least on this
It
card.
reminds me of the wheel, but it's the world.
It's the world. Wow. So we go from, number 10 to number 21, the world. And, Preeti, this is all about finishing what you've started. Something, and this could be in any area of your life. This could actually be a life cycle that you are completing right now. Whatever the case may be, something is coming to a successful end. Not a bitter end, not a bad end, not a I'm cutting this loose end. This is a positive ending to something in your life, You could have achieved a milestone of some sort. But whatever that, like a retirement, like me, or like a graduation, etc. This is a step up. You are completing something because new adventures now await.
Right. It seems that way, that any time, something ends, most likely something is going to begin. But clearly, just like the wheel for the previous reading signified maybe a new opportunity, this is sort of saying you've gone there and you are satisfied with how it happened, more or less. If you're not, you would have an opportunity to begin again. But that's really the message here, is that you sort of have reached a level of where you're content about how it ended or how it went.
It's a great card. So, step on through, then look back. And, this card is also about the journey. The journey is as important as the conclusion. So you can look back at everything you've gone through to get yourself to this point. And as you move forward onto new things, that knowledge will serve you well. So good luck with that.
And Sayama is next.
Hi, Sayama.
And you're welcome, Preeti, of course. So, I don't want to say anything too nasty, but Mr. O's bladder is behaving this morning.
Oh my goodness.
I don't feel that the coffee's making me need a break.
I'm glad, because you're in there and I'm not going to let you get up.
Believe me, if I really had to go, nothing would stop me.
He would crawl under all these tables to get there.
I would do it.
Okay.
When it comes to the bathroom,
I'm going to hold him to it. I'm so evil. Oh, there was Sonny. He was in here.
Yes, he was in here a few moments ago, and I was waiting to see if he was going to come
would come
behind
back
us.
here, but he did not.
No. He realizes there's no room for him.
That's not why we did it up here. We weren't trying to avoid the cats. It just
It's
was
not?
easier. No, Mr. O, you had a lot of equipment up here already, so we just did it here to be quicker about it today.
A part of it, of course, is to always investigate how strong our signal is.
Seems
we're
to be
wireless.
working. Oh, God, I don't want to jinx it. Well, not going to say anything, but we're glad we're up here and able to do it up here today.
And our quarterly, a year, every season, we do a witching hour, which is late at night, about 3 a.m. our time. We will do it. It's usually on a Monday at 3 a.m. That'll be coming up on July 31st, but we do that here too, since we seem to be able to rely on the signal.
And speaking of journeys, Siama, you've got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is an interesting card. We just talked about how the journey is so important, in this last reading we just did with the world. This is also a journey. This is your life's journey, You can look back fondly on your past. Some of us haven't always had such happy pasts, I will say that. But surely there are things in your life that have brought you joy, that have brought you sustenance, that have brought you, the strength and courage and love that you need to be where you are now in your life, you know? And so this is a time to look back at those things in your life that have uplifted you. What better time than at a happy hour, right? You know, so look at those things in your life that have uplifted you and remind yourself, you know, of where all of that has brought you today.
I think Spirit shows you this for a reason too, Siama, because you are somewhere in this cycle, and it may be that you need to think about caring for somebody who is more dependent on you no matter where they are in the cycle. Or maybe you see yourself at that point too, where maybe someone needs to help you and to care for you. And that is the message of this card, is to understand that we're all in that cycle, and sometimes we need more help, and sometimes we're able to give more help. Let it be.
Let it be. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, Siama.
Good luck.
It's a nice card. I like that card. Hey, Violet Ann, you are up. I pulled that card.
I don't know.
I think I did.
It hurts my head to even try to think about it.
We had kind of a wild morning here, so, yeah.
Yes, I went on the nut.
Yeah, he was having some frustrations with the old technology.
Panic.
But we're all good now. It's just a matter of getting the fog out of the head. For your workday ahead, especially. Anyway.
I'm clearing my mind. You're welcome, Siama. All right, there you go. Tomorrow we'll be back in the morning for a recorded show, Banshees Material Matters, but we are live in the chat room discussing the reading with you and otherwise engaging in light conversation and maybe sipping our own beverage of choice.
There you go. All right.
Join us 10 a.m. Sunday mornings.
I'll definitely be sipping the coffee.
I know I will.
Ooh.
Violet Ann.
Violet Ann, you know, didn't you have, I could be wrong, but didn't you have this
Yes,
in a reading
recently? It was in that
recently?
reading that you had asked about a relationship question, and that card was there.
Spirit is giving you the 10 of Cups today. You know, you surround yourself, Spirit is saying, with loving energy right now, you know, for yourself, for others. It's clearly a card of attracting this to you. As a matter of fact, it could be saying some road you're on, you know, like with a relationship or, you know, something emotional is going to lead to a happy ending. Woo!
Right. It looks wonderful, Violet Ann. I mean, it really looks to me like however you feel about your tribe, your family, whatever, you know, supports you on any level, even if you only have one friend, you know, sometimes that's possible. You know, there is that connection there that helps you and that really kind of fulfills you in a way. It just sort of gives you what your vision is. You know, we don't all want the same things from life. I've known so many people who...
We will add Kara, Violet. I'm sorry. We will add Kara.
Now we get... the real fun begins. Okay, Violet.
I know, I'm crying too, but Kara will get you in. So we're up here though, and Sunny is not. So sorry about that.
But no, I wanted to finish for Violet and just say that Spirit says, you know, you're thinking these thoughts for a reason, or these thoughts are coming to you for a reason because, you know, however you know that, it's going to come to you. The sense of support and love. And it may not be... It's more like an unconditional love than true romantic love, so it may not have anything to do with some of your recent questions. But it could.
Angel Rivera, you know me. I'm just a little bit of a pushover. All right, that's what we have That's what we have for you, Violet Ann. Wow, you are getting the interesting cards lately. I truly hope, that this is indicating a shift, a positive shift for you. Good luck with that. And, when a repeat card comes up like that, so close together, we got to take notice, right? We tarot readers know that.
Okay, we have to tell you that actually there's a vault here, and inside the vault there's a document that's signed and notified, and it's our contract with Kara that whenever she comes, we will add her to the list. So it was just an obligation. And we didn't want to tell everybody in TFT land, but, that's the way it is.
I know nothing about what he speaks, Kara, but you're always welcome here. Why isn't my thing moving up? Look at all those comments after I missed.
Uh-huh.
All right, sometimes I'm pretty hard-edged, but often I'm a softie too, So we are doing Angel Mary right now, correct? Correct.
All right, feet don't fail me now.
All right. Yeah, Violet Ann, or Violet Lotus, I know what you were saying about who would come next. And yeah, I'm not going to say it, but I think I agree with you, and I will laugh if it happens. All right. Well, Angel Mary, you have the 5 of Cups upright. And so that's an interesting card here. It's one of our... It's not a super challenging card, but there are some issues with the card. Spirit is saying... it's okay to look deeply at the things that maybe have gone wrong in your life, maybe some recent disappointments you may have had. But Spirit is here to remind you today that all is not lost. And as you look deeply at, what went wrong in these disappointments, and you focus on what you can take away from that experience, growth occurs. And you are in a growth phase right now.
Kara, I did see them, and I thought they were adorable. I even said that to Banshee.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get back to you on that, but yes, we were just laughing and enjoying it. So glad you chose that.
And Angel Mary, when I look at this card, I think Spirit says that there's a lesson in knowing both pain or loss, and also knowing that there still is, something else, because the lesson is really reconciling those things and realizing that, of course, life goes on, and that sometimes we can forget about something else that shouldn't be forgotten because we're focusing too much on what has been lost. And Spirit is saying, remember both, but realize that, life is for the living, so to speak, and that, movement always goes ahead. It should not go backwards.
I love it. That's what we have for
All
you.
right.
Angel Mary, good luck with that.
Good luck, Angel Mary.
And Kara, you make an adorable Woodlands elf. Our cards were right. It's perfect for you.
And now it's your reading.
Ooh, and I
You're
put my
welcome,
cards
Angel Mary.
away. What did I do there? Who's doing it, Mr. O?
You.
Okay.
You're welcome, Angel Mary.
You're very welcome. Well, I'm glad you woke up this morning to catch the show. I was barely conscious an hour ago, believe me. Coffee helped.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's all right. I think this is just...
No, I like it.
Yeah. It's a Seven of Pentacles. Man, I'm just never going to not love this deck. I truly love this deck because this is one of the best Seven of Pentacles, I think, out there. Kara, you have seeds planted. Roots are starting to take off. Hey, maybe this is talking about your costume. Spirit is saying, you are growing something wonderful in your life right now. You need to sit back, though, and really assess what more can you do to make this the best thing possible. Everything seems to be working so far. So what more might it need, if anything? Maybe it needs nothing at all. But it's up to you to decide how you nurture, how you care for, and how you're growing those dreams of yours.
I think it is the amount of love and focus that you put on it. And to me, when I see the different elements of the costume I've seen so far, I think it reminds me of those coins there, of the different colors. Like there are just different elements that you put together to grow into this thing. So it's literally a metaphor for the costume and the experience that you're going to have. And I think that you could take that at that larger level and saying that it's not just the costume, it's really about the encounter that you're going to be having, by doing this, that whole process of pushing yourself. And there's a level of management there because it's pentacles. There's a level of prosperity there because more likely than not, the sum will be greater than the individual parts. That what happens is it's actually pulled together something that you couldn't see from just looking at those, individual items.
Hey, that's what we have for you. Just keep going and keep growing. Going and growing. I like it. And, like I said, every so often we have to make us pause and reflect and look at what we're doing and make sure we're on the right track. It's perfectly natural. Definitely. Just don't get stuck there. That's the only thing. And with happy hour, I don't see that happening. All right.
And you're welcome, Violet, and I like your comment there. We think that's interesting, too.
Yeah, well, obviously, like I said, repeat cards, Violet Ann. Hoping the best for you. Good luck.
All right. So now we are on Violet Lotus, our moderator.
Violet Lotus, you are up.
And you are very welcome, Kara. Good luck to you, of course.
And so, therefore, if we're doing Violet Lotus, the list is absolutely closed. Absolutely. Me and Mr. O will read for ourselves, and we'll finish up. So we are pretty much right on track. We'll just go over time with our readings. That's pretty good. Because we have gone over time with other readings. So
yeah.
Today we just can't do it.
All right, Violet.
Ah, look at that. It's another one of my favorite Pentacle cards here. Is the Six of Pentacles. And another beautiful rendition of this card. This whole idea of give and take is so evident here. Giving and taking in equal measure. Certainly we all want that in life. We all aspire to that. But, Spirit might be saying here, maybe now is the time to either do one or the other, because it's going to perpetuate it. It's going to perpetuate it anyway. So maybe you're going to be on the receiving end of blessings, right now, and receive them joyfully, gratefully. Or maybe Spirit is calling on you to give, to give something to others right now to increase that flow. I think in this case, Violet, this is a card for you to take in and use your knowledge and your judgment to see, Spirit is saying, where you should take this card.
And I'm pondering the idea that it came to me that it was like as above, so below kind of idea there with that. And so I look at that interchange and I'm thinking this is saying Spirit says there are things that are above that maybe you should bring down to yourself.
I like that.
But maybe by the same idea, there are also some things that you need to put up there or somewhere else, to just kind of move them to another place where maybe their energy can be reprocessed or utilized for another means.
That's a very good point too, So Mr. O is just really full of greatness
it does make
today.
sense in a way, yeah.
It does. And either way, and I feel here, even though we have that even exchange, there's always a point in time where you're getting one and, you're not necessarily getting, we're sending it out. But I feel like this is Spirit acknowledging you are kind of in that flow right now. And as Mr. O said, I really love this as above, so below motif as well. So evident here in this card. So take it to heart. I think that's an excellent interpretation by Mr. O.
Alrighty, Violet.
Good luck with that. I'm going to pull for Mr. O.
Okay, and I will let you.
Hey, well, let Spirit help. So you can't handle it on your own. Spirit is there. And if Spirit can't materially help, Spirit can spiritually help ease some of the pressures associated with, whatever it is that you have to handle on your own. So there's always a flow. There's just always a flow. Mr. O has the Chariot, and boy, does he have to get a move on and get to work, huh? So he's going to be moving today, moving and shaking, This is a card of motivation and drive, and let me just say, Mr. O, you've certainly been exhibiting that lately. He has been throwing like a million different ideas that he wants to do. And is very motivated to pursue, something that we may want to do, Halloween month, October, something we may want to do in July. And so, he's just full of motivation and drive right now. And now it's time to crack that whip and put all these disparate parts together and make it work. I know, that's where I come in, right?
Ride that Pony Express.
Wow, that's an awesome card for you today, I think. And you're taking I'm driving you in my Chariot to work
That's true,
today.
So I'm just directing you. So let's see what Banshee gets from my point of view, my interpretation.
The suspense is killing me.
I'm sure. Here we go.
Wow, it's a repeat
It's
card.
a repeat card. It's the King of Pentacles.
Does that mean I can spend money?
No.
Oh.
It means you're holding down the fort. You're actually doing things that are about conserving and managing our combined wealth, our combined prosperity, our combined security and ownings. And doggy will bite you.
That's Mr. O watching me, watching what I'm doing with that coin over there.
No, if that's me, then that's probably my food dish, and I'm waiting for you to fill it up.
Well, I like this card in a way because, I really so totally need to bring order to my universe here.
Oh my goodness, both
And
of us.
I truly know I can do it. We can do it, you know? So we've just got to set aside some time. I don't know, maybe in the future this summer we may have to take a little break. I'm not saying we will. We have to anyway already because Mr. O's going to a conference in Chicago, and so we will have a disruption with some of our live shows. But we may have to take a break at some point, maybe even in the early fall, to get some things done around here.
Right. There are some other projects going on that are going to divert my attention that I have to work on. But also, we're looking at our overall load of stuff and we're wondering if anything needs to be retooled or possibly have a hiatus while we retool it, things like that.
Yeah.
So we may just, you know, see where we can free up some time to work on these other projects by doing that.
I do feel here this energy really strongly because I've been thinking about a lot of, I've been trying to strategize, my next moves. And I feel that here with the books behind him, there's also strategy. There's also, like knowledge. So, I sort of know what I want to do, but I think I really have to plot it out more. So,
and that's
this is
management.
good to say, and that's management. And
So
it's a good card for
from
me
Spirit.
right now.
Mhm.
Thanks, Spirit. Well, I don't have my Namaste blessing cards up here, but I want to sincerely, wish everybody blessings from the universe in the week ahead. Let's try to have a happy week. Let's hope that, world events settle down. It looks like there's a lot of kind of wonky turbulence out there right now. So everybody just try to stay focused, try to stay balanced, and take care. Have a happy week ahead. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Namaste, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.